Hello everyone, my name is Lars Fontinen. This is a short additional demonstration to the TradersWorld Magazine article in the current issue regarding dynamic cycles. I will show you the dynamic composite which was explained in the article in a short video demonstration here to demonstrate you the dynamic behavior which cannot be seen by just placing a picture in the article. So this is additional information and has to be seen in alignment with the article in the magazine. So let's directly move to the chart. This is the weekly S&P 500 index, as I have used this example in the article here. Our 2 points of interest are the 8th of October. This is the day we start our analysis here, and the second interesting day is the 2nd of September, which is also mentioned in the article here. So as we start with a blank chart here, on the 8th of October we will apply the standard cycle tools with nothing special. We use the Dynamic Cycle Explorer with the standard settings here, attach it to the chart as I will do it now, and as you can see, the dynamic and dominant cycle is detected automatically by this toolkit here. So you don't have to set up the cycle lengths. The actual active dominant cycle is detected automatically here, as you can see here, and this current carrier wave, as I call it, the dominant carrier wave, is plotted for sure into the future on the right side of the chart here. So this is the starting point. We just have to see if this dominant cycle aligns to the price behavior. So I will just show it up. We have here the upswing here into this high, then the move down into this low here, then the next high here, and then the next low here, and now we are currently in an upswing which started already here in July 2010. Price is moving up as the dominant cycle is indicating, and this cycle shows us that we would expect the upswing to last until, let's see, until end of April, beginning of May. This is exactly the same situation as I have shown in the article. I will just mark the time window where we would expect the estimated time of arrival of the next market top here on the chart. So you can just see in live mode that this analysis is nothing special. It's just the actual dominant cycle detected and the next projected top of the Standard & Poor's here for the end of April here. So what we do now is we move forward in time bar by bar, and the difference to static cycle tools is that we don't see this static cycle projection here as fixed. So we re-evaluate the dominant cycle situation bar by bar. So I move forward now bar by bar. You can see the blue dot will step week by week into the future, and price will progress. So we go ahead. You can see slightly here that the dominant cycle is adjusted and changes only a little bit. So you can see price moves up nicely as the cycle suggests here, and I will go forward, and if you watch the current situation here, it's moving slightly, but only slightly. The general dominant cycle stays the same here, as we can see, and now we move into our projected time window. Price just popped down a little bit, but we are not already at the projected window, and now we come to the projected cycle top, which was the 29th of April here. So the cycle is still the same. So even though we have re-evaluated every bar, this cycle is very stable. So it's purely the same as we arrive on the projected date here. We have just pushed up via the price all this projected time period here. Now as we move forward in time, you see the slight shift here, and now from the current day, this is where the top now from the current analysis has come. So we can mark this situation here as the valid top on the market here, and this is especially the same as I have showed it to you in the article here. So this was a very clean upward move on the dominant cycle, and the cycle stayed very stable here. What is interesting now, if we progress more in time, you can especially see now the dynamic behavior. So the next projected ETR point can be seen here on the chart by the 27th of January. So this is the next point in time where we are interested in for the major low to come. So we just move on the ETA point here to this projection here. So this is the next point we are interested in. So now we progress and expect the market to move down into the end of 2011. So again, we move forward bar by bar as time goes forward. You see price comes down nicely as projected by the dominant cycle, and now you can see what happens here. So the main dominant cycle stays still the same, but the estimated time of arrival for the next low comes now closer to the current day. You see this is moving more to the left, so price is really pushing down a lot, and during the same period you see that the ETA point now is moving to the left. So as we did our first projection here based on this dominant cycle, the first ETA was seen in January 2012. But now, as we have progressed forward in time, you see that the next low would be expected to come in more early here in the beginning of October. So this is the main point what I want to highlight in regards to dynamic cycles. So we do not see this as a static projection and just wait until January. We will reassess every day. So the market comes down heavily, and so the dynamic component checks the current phase and length setting and will expect the next low to come in more early. So and this is especially the situation here on September the 2nd. So you can see that the estimated point time of arrival for the expected low is now closer to the beginning of October 2011, and before it has been in January. So this is invalid now. Here in January we are looking for a low at the beginning of October 2011 here. And if you go back to the article, this is especially interesting here because on the 2nd of September price moved already up from the low here in August. So the last 3 weeks price pushed upward, and we arrived at the low area, at the bottoming area. So cycles are in the end never precise to the bar. So we have been on alert here that the low can arrive now every week. So and this is a situation where we have to ask ourselves, okay, was this the low already? Because price did come down heavily already, and the estimated time of arrival moved to the left until October. So this is the time where you would switch to the daily chart as the article goes on now for the sentiment index, which I used to do the daily cycles analysis. So there you will find the stuff in the article, how to fine-tune your timing. We will just move forward in time. You see now this dynamic cycle here stays really stable again, and as we arrive on the projected low point here, we already passed it by a week or so. This is the expected low, which has come in nicely as it was projected. The fine-tuning of this trade was done on the daily chart as mentioned in the article. And now the next top is seen somewhere here in the future. We have end of February today as I'm writing these lines, and the dominant cycle, I just switched a little bit here and showed an upturn into the beginning of full February next year, and this is especially what happened up to today. So you can see that price moved up, and this is the trading I showed you in the article. So this was the timing of the top, this was the timing of the low, and we nicely traded this major swings in the market. This is just a long-term perspective here, but I show you already in the article how you fine-tune your trades on the daily chart, and this technique for sure can be applied to any time frame. So thanks for listening. This was just to show you the dynamic behavior